or boys and girls, for the last time on FM22, we're starting the stream in a very special way. You won't see this again until December. What's that, 11 months away? 11 months until you see this again. It's me pointing at a Christmas tree. It's the last day of the Christmas tree, everybody. Soak it in. Come on. Soak this in. Just enjoy it for a minute. I'm going to give you 15 seconds of just pure me pointing at a tree. So bear with me. Sit back, soak it in, enjoy this. There you go. I can't count and smile at the same time. That's why I couldn't smile. It's too complicated. What? Hey! There it is! There we go. Woo! Lovely. How are we all doing? Wednesday afternoon? I think it's Wednesday afternoon. I have a parcel. I've had one of these parcels that everyone's getting from Full-Time Prints. The new side hustle of Sweet Left Foot. I guess he's given up on the travel agency. He's the travel agent, isn't he? They all kind of merge into one. All these people I have to talk to these days. But we have a print, a Full-Time Print, not the Financial Times. Full-Time Print. Thank you for the subs, by the way, already. Fen and Smithy. But we have a little thank you message. Thank you for shopping with Full-Time Prints. That's where you can find them on the internet. You can get your own personalized prints from them. Hashtag gifted. But that's where you find Full-Time Prints on the internet. It's all over Twitter at the moment. All the Football Manager lot have got these. Mine took ages to get here because I think they tried to deliver it over Christmas and I never answer my door because I sit next to it with noise cancelling headphones on. So I think it was a re-delivery this morning. We finally got it. Nicely packed in some bubble wrap. And it is the home Champions League winning team from last year. It's all framed in glass, so it's going to be a little bit reflecty. But there you go. The Champions League final team from homegrown last year. What a beautiful thing that is. It's got my name on it. It's got a little quote from me from the video. It's very cool. You should go check out Full-Time Prints. I'm going to get that put on the wall somewhere. Thank you, Full-Time Prints, for sending that over. Mods, if we've got any mods in, could we set up a command with a link to them so that people can go and check them out if they want to? Because I think that's very, very cool. But yes, playoffs. We should get into that. We've got to get straight into the main event. It's the playoffs with Leamington. And, oh, I'm so afraid. Oh, I'm so afraid. Logan White, Chris, thank you very much for the Prime. Oh, I tell you what, if you don't follow me on Twitter, I've got big news for you coming up later. We are going to get the playoffs out of the way first. Playoffs first, then a transfer window, then the main event will be big news. It's, I didn't clean the cups up from my desk, no. They are kind of balancing on the edge now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 14 cups on my desk at the moment. Anna is going to murder me. 14 cups on my desk. But yeah, if you weren't in the stream over the last few days, we have carried on with the Leamington story from where we got to on YouTube before Christmas, before we left to go to Peterborough. And we finished the season. This is the season where we left on Earth 1. Here on Earth 2, we finished the season. We've got the 3 best players in the league, as you can see from the average ratings, but we were only able to finish second. Look at the state of this league as well. 6th place on 89 points. Imagine finishing on 89 points and not even making it to the playoff semi-finals, because there's so many teams doing so very well. Anna's coming in to kill me now. Hello. I'll sort it after the stream. After the stream, I'm going to sort it. No. Well, then I won't take the cups up ever. If you give me until bedtime, I'll take the cups up.
You don't have until bedtime. You do it today.
I will do it today. it before 3 o'clock. I'll be streaming then.
Before dinner?
Yes, before dinner.
In the dishwasher?
Yes.
Can you just go and get the shopping?
I'm streaming here.
You can't have 14 cups, Kevin.
I've had more than that in the past.
It's ridiculous.
Someone suggested you could take some cups up while you're here.
Taking cups. He doesn't take my cups. You should have a room full of cups. You're just annoying.
I will take them up before bed.
This is why.
I thought my room smells because I don't wash my clothes.
It's the combination.
Okay. Bye, Anna. She's crashing the intro now. So yeah, she's still there. You're just gonna lurk there until I move them. Oh, this is terrifying. She's just gonna hover behind me, and because of the way you're slightly blurred out as well, there's just a hint of an Anna behind me. It's like the ghost of Anna is there, just having a little look at me. I've got something new to point at. Right. What was I saying? Playoffs. Yeah. I just want to have a look back at the previous year, actually. She's still there, isn't she? It is so distracting. Can you imagine trying to stream in these circumstances? Last year, 89 points was enough to win the league. That is absurd. So 89 points would have won the league last year. It would have won the league the year before. It would have won the league the year before that. Every year of the save, 89 points would have been enough to win the league. This year, it's not even enough to finish top 5. By all rights, we should be in the Football League. There needs to be more than one club promoted from this division. That's absolutely nuts. But we finished on 92 points. She is still there. Yes, she's still there. And I'm not doing it now. We've got the playoffs. I cannot do it now. And we're going to go and play in those. So first round, Port Vale knocked out Ebbsfleet, Notts County knocked out Aldershot. So going into the semi-final of the playoffs, it's us versus Notts County, Stevenage versus Port Vale. It is one leg at home because we get the home advantage for finishing higher than them in the league. So Notts County finished on 90 points. Again, enough to win the league. Any other division, any other season, sorry. Can't get my words out for some reason.
Can I help you?
Why are you standing there?
Because, Kevin.
Because what?
Look at it.
But why are you standing there? What are you trying to achieve? What is your end game here? I don't know if you can hear her growling now. I can't show you the cups because the camera's all like in place.
It's disgusting. That's what it is.
Lots of them have got cans in as well. There's an example of one. A Spider-Man cup with a lemon and mint San Pellegrino can in. Right, Anna, I will take them up after the stream, I promise. But you cannot stand there for the whole stream.
Why? Why? Who says?
I say.
My
it's
house.
very distracting.
My house.
Right. The thing is, this is less than half of our cups. We have too many cups as it is. I think the solution is we need to get rid of most of the cups. Then that problem is solved then. We're not getting rid of my cups. Get rid of all the cups that are boring. We're not getting rid of my Count Duckula cup from 1987. That's my oldest possession. You will not throw that in the bin. That's not even to be used for drinking out of. That's to be used for the butter for pancakes and nothing else. It certainly doesn't go in the dishwasher. Is she gone now? Goodness me. Oh, that was terrifying. Thank you, B-Fits, for the sub. Right. I know she's still the other side of the door as well. So if I say anything out of turn, she's going to just step back through and just... I will hydrate. Luckily, I've got a beverage to hand. Delicious. That's Anna's favourite teacup. But it is my cup because it's got giraffes on. I bought it for me. I like giraffes. Anna doesn't even like giraffes. Posture check. There we go. What's she yelling about now? I can hear her yelling from the other room. I think she might be watching the stream. I need to be very careful what I say. She's going to come back in, I think. Maybe she's not. You can't come in now, Anna. It's a playoff semi-final. This is important. When I have to explain why we bottled the playoffs, it can't be because Anna was yelling at me about cups. Oh no. Right. Notts County, who I think were the form team going into these playoffs as well, which is a long way from ideal. We just have a look. That's not the screen you do it on, is it? So, last 5 games, Notts County 5th on form. We're down in whatever that is, mid-table. Is this my 120-hour stream for isolation? Big donations if you do. I'm probably not going to do a 120-hour stream. Mainly, and this is the only reason, I've got to pick up my Tesco shopping between 4 and 5. So kind of have to not be streaming to do. I mean, I guess I could stream off the phone from the car and you could watch me drive to Tesco. But is there a market for that? Where did Peterborough finish this season? They didn't get relegated, that's for sure. Because when we checked at the end of yesterday's stream, they couldn't get relegated. They finished 19th. So I think that's slightly higher than we finished, but on a similar points total. In fact, that season's not even finished. They've still got 2 games to go. So they'll probably go past me on points as well. So yeah, this is the team for the playoff semi-final. Let's get Mo Isa on the bench. Let's get... Do we want to bring anyone else onto the bench? Okoflex or Isa? Okoflex really went downhill in the second half of the season. He was great. He was really great first half of the season. Then it all went wrong for him. No, we're going to leave him off. I don't know who we'd bring him onto the bench for. We need a defender. Do we need a left back though? We don't have a centre back. See, really, that probably should be Ryan Colvin on the bench. Then we've got to pick 2 out of Isa, Andrucci, and Okoflex. And I think Isa's in better form. Maybe we've been off Andrucci. Yeah, Isa's scored in these last couple of games. We've got to have him on the bench. Right, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Oh! Don't win the playoffs. The AI is mugging me off. Absolutely it is. Oh, I'm so afraid. I'm so glad we've got Jingle Bells playing as well while this is going on. It really sets the tone for it, doesn't it? This is the last day of Christmas music, of course. Last day of Christmas music. Last day of Christmas tree. It's all changed from here. We're back to boring, non-jingle belly type music with just normal bells. Oh, that's a little bit of a mistake from then. Goodrum is in. And it's straight at the goalkeeper. We've got an absolute sellout here at Butts Park. Capacity 4,000 attendance. Imagine how many we'd take to Wembley if we got there. I mean, I imagine most of the people here are from Nottingham. Notts County have brought 3,500 with them and we've just got our normal attendance in. But come on, boys. Come on. We can do it. I mean, see, this is our second meaningful attack of the game. Davidson's in. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh, my goodness me. Cross comes back in again. It's Gilks now, and it's a very tame header. A very tame header into the hands of the goalkeeper. Why is Isa not playing if he scored in his last 2 games? Because he's 400 years old and can't play a full 90 minutes. Plus, Goodrum is the 3rd best player in the league on average rating. Cross comes in looking for Gilks again, and he's had several opportunities to open the scoring with that far post header, and so far hasn't done it. What a great name the referee's got, by the way. Mr. Quelch, the referee. I assume that's a real referee's name. Oh, Quelchy. Anna, now's not the time, Anna. Can I help? You're not going to do that. We're watching that together. Don't be a monster. Right. Come on. Let's do a football. I can't. It's the playoffs. She's a monster. Come on. 1-1 between Stevenage and Port Vale. 0-0 at halftime here. It's all tight everywhere. Come on, boys. I can't cope with losing in the playoffs again. I think this would be 11 in a row losing in the playoffs. Oh. Right, we're going to encourage Nothing is happening, which is weird because the match stats would indicate lots of things have happened. We just haven't seen them. Like I would park the bus ever. Even if we went 1-0 up, we'd continue to attack. That's how we play football. It's the correct way to play football. We're no cowards. Right, Davidson's going to come off. We're going to get Isa on there. I think we're going to get Andrucci on as well for Gilks. And we're going to stick Isa out onto the left where he's been better all season. And Ben Andrucci is leading the line. We're going to go attacking because we've got to try and win the game. We don't want penalties. We'll lose them. We've got to try and win the match. So let's demand more. Come on, boys. Do a football. Please, somebody do a football. We'll get Dixon Bonner on in midfield for one of these tired-legged creatures. He can come on there. Oh. Andrucci has the chance to make himself a hero here. We're sticking Isa up top for the last 5 minutes. Actually, can anyone go out on the left-hand side? No. I was going to stick them both up there. I don't want to go too mad. We don't want to invite Notts County into score. But at the same time, we want to win the game without having to go to penalties and extra time and all that kind of nonsense. Because we're the part-time team, they're the full-time team. Can we bring on an extra sub now? We can. Excellent. A little bit more energy in there is always handy. Right. Come on then, gentlemen. Let's get this job done. Right, here we go. Goodrum with the free kick. Oh, that would have been nice. A corner would be nice too. We don't care how they go in. We just want them to go in. Goodrum with the corner. He aims at the near post. Tavares. It's straight at the goalkeeper. Oh, come on, boys. Right, we're swapping the strikers around again. We might stick Goodrum back up top. And Andrucci out onto the right. We'll try this combination for a little while. And then we'll give Andrucci the last 5 or 6 minutes up top if we haven't scored yet. We've got to do something. Look at... We have had 30 shots. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate the playoffs? We have had 30 shots. 11 corners. Please, can we have a goal? Right, last 10 minutes. Do we just go to a 4-3-3? I don't think Berry can play in a normal midfield. He can't. We could just go to a flat front three. I mean, yes, it's a bit of a gamble, but no more of a gamble than letting it go to penalties, surely. Make him a poacher in the middle. And get those two running on either side of him. We've got to try something. Right, come on. Oh, that's a big one. Berry! Oh! Oh, I thought he'd scored. Oh, I was convinced he'd scored there. That, I think, was the moment. Kezu with the cross. Ice. I can't get onto the end of it. Oh, my goodness. Right, come on, boys. Berry again. Isa is now in behind Mo Isa. He's taking it very wide, but cuts it across to Goodrum! With 5 minutes to go! Oh, my word! Change the tactic back! Change the tactic back! Oh, my goodness! Oh, I need to lie down. I can't cope with this. This is horrible. Back to what we were doing before. Just don't balls it up from here. Oh, why would I not change it back? Someone's saying don't change it back. Why would I not change it back? Oh, they've done nothing when we've been playing this system all game long. Of course we change it back. Now we just need to cross our fingers and hope that our shiny new goalkeeper is as good as we think he is. Oh my God. That was horrible. Why is he playing that across goal there? Ben Andrucci. Andrucci is in. Isa's in space. Andrucci should have just squared it to Isa. Oh, goodness me. Right, we are off to Wembley again. It's like a second home for us at this point. We've made it to Wembley. I mean, that was far too much like hard work. I don't know who I haven't even looked at who we're playing. Oh. Stevenage comfortably beating Port Vale despite getting a man sent off towards the end. Port Vale really did crumble as that season went on, didn't they? So Stevenage finished third. They finished level on points with us, third place. We outscored them massively over the course of the season. What's their form like? Stevenage. Sugar. So we've played the form team in the division. Oh God. And of course they've done this before. They know how to get into the Football League. It's not looking good for us, I don't think. How long have we got into the final? A week. Oh. Oh. I'm not happy. I'm happier than I could have been, but not happy yet. Oh, I've got a headache. Rest the players. I mean, from what? They're not training. We've finished. They've packed up for the season. They're done for the summer. Oh. If anything, I should probably bring them in for some training. Yeah, get them all to have a week off from their actual jobs. Because we're the part-timers. Train the players. Yeah, that might be more appropriate in the circumstances. Calendar. Yeah, we don't want a full week of rest. What is this? Why are they the only two options? Tactical style. What the hell does all this mean? I'll just go with the recommendation. Come on, Ellis. Why are you not doing any training? Oh. Oh. Max, thank you very much for the prime. Praise conduct. That is a good little exploity shout. Shall we do that? We'll do that a little bit nearer the time. I want that in my toolbox for after I balls up the team meeting. It will no doubt ask me to do. I want to use that to be able to rescue the situation. Oh. I feel a little bit sick. Come on, boys. Have I missed much from where you left off on YouTube? I mean, this is the end of that season and we're in the playoff final now. So you've missed us finishing that season. But we've not done any transfers or anything. Imagine the players being far too tired for the game. No, yeah, exactly. Poor old Ellis knew what he was doing, giving him the week off. It was all part of the plan. Now I've dragged him back into training. I've overruled him. You brought me in as the new assistant manager and you've ignored me. Theodros, did we give him a new contract? We did. Because he's got to be part of the team next year. Because he has had a sensational season for Geisley. Look at the state of that. What is it? I can't even do the maths on that. 38 goal contributions from 45 appearances. I think it's time for him to be in the team. Oh. This is him, if you like looking at all the little pervy numbers. That's what he looks like. Did Guiseley get promoted? Excellent question. So Guiseley finished 4th. And I guess the playoffs haven't happened yet. The season hasn't even finished yet. So they're going to be in the playoffs. They might be getting promoted. But he's one of the top scorers in that division. Oh, I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid. Take the cups out. No, the cups might be lucky. It's definitely, you don't know, do you? Are the cups lucky? Are the cups causing the problem? Is there a problem? We finished 2nd in the league and we're in the playoff final. Is there a problem? Right. Come on, boys. Are we not being asked to do a meeting? I might praise some conduct then. Oh, we're off to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley, Wembley. Wembley. Big match at Wembley. Yes, there is. Let's praise the team. Oh, right. We've got to be very careful that we're keeping an eye on making sure this works, because sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it has the opposite effect. So, thanks, boss. I'm proud. Has that made a difference? Not really. As long as it's not sending them down, then that's good. There you go. Slightly positive. So it's not making a massive difference. But maybe it'll be the key difference. Maybe this is all we need. He's been encouraged. I don't want to play the game. I don't. So he's gone from positive to slightly positive. Have I worsened that situation? I think I'm making the situation worse. I'm not going to do it anymore. I think I made that worse there. I think they all know their conduct is great. Come on. Oh, and now we get the team meeting. Tremendous. Right, the trick with the team meeting is just always listen to the assistant manager. They're always right. So ease the pressure. Tell them they're not expected to win. So we'll ease the pressure. Tell them they're not expected to win. And they're all happy about it. So hopefully that in itself will have... see, that's made a big difference. Interesting. The guys whose conduct I praised have gone up more than the others. So, mate, I don't know. What do I do? Let's carry on. I think we carry on. So he's very positive at the moment. Now he's positive. His morale's not changed. Am I making a difference? Does the difference show straight away these days? We're going to do it anyway, because what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? We ruin everything. Praise conduct. And we will praise conduct. And we're going to praise some conduct. This, boys and girls, this is content right here. Did we already do Goodrum? No, so we'll do Goodrum. We'll do the bench as well. We're not doing the whole squad, but we'll do the bench as well. Because you never know, one of these jokers might need to come on. Anna is speaking to somebody. What does she think this is? No, I don't think so. Don't think so. Don't think so. Unless she was sent something from Full Time Prince. Did she order a picture of my Champions League winning team? No. Then that's not her parcel, then that's my parcel. Right, there we go. Buttons clicked. Oh. I think Andrucci deserves a start, despite Goodrum being one of the best players in the division and scoring the goal that's got us to Wembley. And Andrucci's only scored once all season. These are all good reasons to start him at Wembley. Get the suit and tie. I'm not putting a suit on at this hour. I'll put the tie on. The tie's going over the headphone cable. There we go. Tie on Wembley. So here we go. Still being mean to Andrucci. I'm still being very fair to Andrucci. He's being treated as a player of his caliber should be. As in, he's not very good. And I mean, he was great in the National League North 4 years ago. Since then, not so much. Even that season, he scored all the goals in the first half of the season, then went off the boil. Last year, he was pointless. This year, he's been even worse. Right. Arcoflex, similar. Gone off the boil massively. Left him out for the semi-final. I mean, who do we bring? Where do we fit Arcoflex in for a game like this? We've got to get Isa involved because he's been playing great. So we've got people calling for Andrucci and people calling for Arcoflex. It's one or the other. Because we've got to have Isa. We've got to have a centre-back. So Colvin is the one. We need a midfielder. So Muller has to be there. Dixon Bonner. I mean, I guess you could bring Arcoflex in for Muller. You could do that. But then if we lose a midfielder early on, we don't have a second one to use. Why is Magoma not involved? That's a good question. We've just been... This is Ellis Dean he's doing. He doesn't rate Magoma, clearly. See, now we need to get Magoma involved. So that's... It's got to be Andrucci. Arcoflex was scoring goals for fun at the start of the season. I think that's our best bench. Come on then. Wembley! Wembley! Submit team. Can Andrucci be on the bus? He can drive the bus. Andrucci can make the chips. He can make the pre-match chips if he's got a fryer. We're not having any air-fried nonsense. He needs a proper fryer. If he can get himself sorted with a fryer, he can make the pre-match chips. I need Jack to sing, "It's the playoff final." We need to get all permutations of big games recorded by Jack. Ugh. Ten consecutive playoffs we've ballsed up. Can we break the curse today? Probably not. But maybe. Maybe? Easy. Come on, boys! Do a football! Look at this. See? Knocking the ball around beautifully. Goodrum, what a star. What a star he is. Ball over the top. Looking for Berry. Can't find him. Get Berry off. Get Arcoflex on straight away. Roberts has already picked up a yellow card. We're only 20 minutes into this game. He's already been sent off in a big match this season. Berry is in. Berry is fouled. Surely we'll have a penalty kick. Yes, we'll take a penalty kick. Come on, boys. He doesn't even know how they work. Oh, there's a guy in front of me. He must want the ball. Let's pass it to him. What the hell did we just witness? Right, come on. No, again. Oh no, I don't want them to score a goal. Please don't let them score a goal. I didn't want them to score a goal. I nearly fell off my chair. Not ideal. Stupid neck thing. We're ahead on XG. Then we did have a penalty. There's no pressure on us today. Go out there and play with freedom. I'm really tempted to take Davidson off. Just I'm furious with him. What we do need to do is make sure he doesn't take any more penalties. Oh, God, he's our best penalty taker. What on earth? So he's just a massive bottle job then. At least if we've got another season in this league, we're definitely going to be able to use Theodros. Doing this. Don't think I've ever used Occoflex as a striker before. This is his moment. Come on, boys. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wasn't even in the area, referee. It was not even in the area. Frenchie! It's not even Frenchie anymore, and it was the crossbar. But either way, Frenchie! Come on, boys. Right. Getting Isa on over here. And, oh, I haven't got Andrucci on the bench anymore. Well, that's a problem. I would have brought them all on. We have to leave Goodram on. I'm tempted to bring Magoma on because didn't Magoma score a stunner at Wembley before? I'm sure Magoma has previous at Wembley. Right. Oh, half an hour to go and I've used all my subs. This can't end badly. We are going to go to the 3-striker thing in a minute. I can see someone suggesting it. Berry's no use out on the right. We'll stick him in behind the front 3. Unless Occoflex scores here. Oh, or Isa. Any of them. We'll take a goal from any of them. It doesn't matter who scores it. Right, so you're going to be in there as the poacher. And you two either side of him. Running about a lot. Come on. Come on. Just do something. Why is the ball down that end of the pitch? Who asked for that? No one wanted that. We all want the ball at the other end. Oh, beautiful defending from Berry. And now we've got the 3 men forward. I can't even speak. Come on, boys. Kiezu, the club record signing, playing it forward to Isa. Isa, do something. Plays it back to Smith. And now all the way back to Tavares again. We regroup. We just need to get the ball forward to that front 3 somehow. But Stevenage are just lining men up in front of them. Isa trying to win the header but can't. And Stevenage are defending very resolutely and now hitting us on the break. Can we just not let the goal happen? Oh, I can't. My cough's back apparently because I'm furious. Oh, there's nothing more we can really do. We're leaving this in the hands of fate now. He can play in midfield. Just get up there for now. Right. No, you are going to get forward from there. You are going to be in there as a ball winner. You, box to box. If we put him like that, can we then make him a wide centre-back? Oh, you do actually have to have 2 defenders there. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll put him there then. Oh, just throw them all forward. What's the worst that can happen? Shoot on sight. Get it more direct. We don't want wide. Wide is for nerds. Just get them all in the middle. Distribute quickly. Over the top of the defence. Everyone forward. Everyone forward. Here we go then. You got to try something. It's Wembley. Keeper up for corners. How tall is he? 6'3". That gets the job done. 5'11". What is the point of being a defender if you're only 5'11"? May as well not bother. Oh, imagine if the keeper scores. It'd be delightful. Right. And of course, what the hell? Why full match? I don't want full match. I was going to put it on extended highlights, but I think the things have to go through first. Right. It's still showing us full match. That's ridiculous. I'm here for it, though. We'll stay on full match. It's slowed down as well. What's gone on here? We've gone to just comprehensive highlights is fine. We don't need full match. Oh. Come on. That still seems too slow. This is more like it. This is normal speed. Oh. Can we do a football goal? Jeez. Oh. That was just speed. This is way faster now. I disagree. I like it nice and fast. How slow it's happening. Why is it happening so slowly? Put that back up where it's supposed to be. I don't think this is going to happen. Can I help you? You realise we're in the final 2 minutes at Wembley?
Yeah.
No, it just smells like girly makeup.
We winning?
No. I'm waiting for you to leave.
I'm watching.
I don't wanna. Oh, do a football!
Come on! In the goal! Onion bag or whatever it's called.
Yeah, onion bag. Anna says onion bag. That means get a goal. Why have we got no players there? I specifically put Kiezu just there.
Not many fans.
No, well, we are non-league at Wembley.
Wembley, that's all right, isn't it?
But we're going to lose, and I always lose in the playoffs, and I don't like it. Right, here we go. This is them. I will fall off my chair if we score here. Goodrum on the right-hand side. Cross comes into Okoflex. Oh, and Stevenage just oh so calmly get to take the ball up the other end again. Berry just lamps him, and I like it.
Stevenage.
Yeah.
Stevenage.
Thanks. This helps, Anna. Oh, God. I don't know what's worse, the fact we're going to lose or the fact I can see someone in the chat has called it playoff finals rather than playoff final.
There's no S then.
Well, of course not. There's never an S in final. Right, come on, boys. Come on, boys. We've got 15 seconds left. No.
To get there. That's not nice.
11 playoffs in a row I've lost.
Oh, beer.
I'm good at everything apart from playoffs. Well, I'm disappointed we couldn't secure promotion there. Well, that was the practice version. Now we reload and do it properly, yeah? 11. 11. We need to get rid of most of this squad. They're a joke. I would like to go back to what we said before the playoffs even started. Just as a reminder to anyone who wasn't here then. This is how frustrating this season has been. Notice how we finished on 92 points. I mean, it's frustrating for us. It's even worse for Aldershot on 89 points. So we finished on 92 points, which last season would have won us the league comfortably. The year before would have won us the league comfortably. The year before would have won us the league comfortably. The year before would have won us the league comfortably. And the year before would have won us the league comfortably. The top 6 all would have gone up as champions any other year. That is a very, very harsh season. I will ask to go full time. I've asked before. They'll say no again. It's under finance, isn't it? Professional status. We need it. Brewster on loan next season. Yeah, why not? We've got new signings coming in. It's all good. We'll be fine. Transfer window started. We've got transfers now. It'll be fine. At least Theodros is coming back. He'll be the man to lead us to the Football League. I'm sure of it. We build the team around him next year. As long as his star rating improves. Not playing a 2.5 star player. I'm not insane. I don't care about any of this right now. Goodrum was a very good signing, although definitely more of a creative player than a goal scorer. This has been the problem all the way through. We need an outstanding goal scorer. We get that, we're fine. We did all that with a top scorer who got 15 goals. Imagine if we'd have had that one outstanding goal scorer. But we thought for a while it was going to be Okoflex, and then he just stopped scoring. At least we got David Roberts on loan for another year. That's nice. Goodrum got 23 assists. And these are our new boys who are in. So Noah Brogdon. He looks quite good. He could well be our starting right back for next season. 6 foot tall as well, which is nice. We like him big around here. 17-year-old right back. What will they think of next? He's not so good. He is a striker, but he's only got 10 acceleration and 10 pace. So what use are you to anybody? And Guy Bishop off of Neighbours, a 6'5" winger. Now you're talking. Look at his hair as well. Is he 6'5", including that haircut? Or is he like 6'8" with the hair? That's quite impressive. Right, give them their squad numbers. Welcome them all in. There's a lot of players going to be leaving this summer. We're doing a rebuild. We're going up as champions, or I'm going to start banning people from the chat. Just going to start banning you. No, we're going up as champions. You're banned. You're banned. Oh. It's our best season ever. That's a positive. Oh, that's a nice thing to get. That needs a tweet. Oh. Always a great inbox message to receive. Curses. Oh. Can't believe I've never had that before. That's horrible. Goodrum set the new assist record, which is nice. All-time best 11. What's Marshall up to now? Bristol City. Why did we let him go? He's in the championship now. Why is he not playing for us? Brown has retired. Is Rice? We've not got Brown Rice anymore for the all-time best 11. Colvin is still there. Roberts, of course, is still with us. As is Williams, only on loan. I think he's probably not coming back. I forgot about Donnell Thomas. I don't think we'll be bringing him in. My Gomez in there. McInnes, I think, is out on loan this year to Havant and Waterlooville. There you go. He'll be leaving this summer. Waltman is at Boston, not doing very much. After they spent £55 on him, we basically swapped him for a copy of FIFA 26. Ocoflex is in the all-time best 11 as well, as is Ben Andrucci. Ah, goodness me. Melvin, thank you very much for 21 months. It doesn't cheer me up, though. I appreciate it, but it doesn't cheer me up. The board want the playoffs next season. Then go full-time! Everyone who finished above us was full-time. There was only one team that did finish above us. Go full-time. Go full-time. We've got no team leaders. Discuss plans for next season. We are going to... yeah, playoffs. That didn't make sense. I couldn't make sense of that sentence. There was too many words in it for me. Alfie, 28 months. Thank you. Still doesn't cheer me up, though. But thank you, Alfie. It's appreciated, but I'm still sad. The board haven't got back to me about full-time yet, I don't think. Unless I've missed it. They take a few days to think about it normally. Yeah, they haven't got back to me yet. End of season break. Does this guy want to come and sign for us? We have him. 94,000 they spent on him. See, we're not in a position to spend £94,000 on a player out of League Two. That's the unlevel playing field we're taking part in. They can go and buy him for nearly £100,000. We're part-time. How much are they paying him? It's the equivalent of getting Erling Haaland in the championship. It's ridiculous. How are we supposed to compete? Ah! Oh, I'm so sad. I'm not going to scout League Two strikers because that's not in the rules. We'll see what comes up on the scout reports. They're the rules. Rules, rules, rules. Well, we've got to pick ourselves up. We'll be fine. We come back stronger. Oh, good. We've got to pay tax as well. I mean, if it wasn't already a disaster, £130,000 worth of tax bill. Thank you. We have a new kit sponsor. What's our budget? I mean, it's not disastrous. It's still not enough to go and get that guy that Notts County were able to go and get. We probably need to put a scouting package on for the summer. But we don't need it for beyond that, so let's take most of it out. Oh no, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. We'll leave half of it in. We'll just keep that going until it runs out. And then that gives us a bit more transfer budget. Who have we got that's actually leaving? We need to confirm. Right, Isa's, yeah, these all make sense. Isa, Blair, Knowles, Colvin, even, I mean, Davidson, 23 now. He missed the penalty, didn't he? Yeah, he can go. Andrucci's leaving. Muller, I think we probably offer a contract to. Peterborough want him. Very interesting. Muller gets a new contract. But we're not, ideally, not doubling his money. What do you think this is? Some kind of charity to you, young man. And then these loans, I'm not in love with any of them, really. Just let them all go and we start again with loans and then no one else is out of contract. Voltreffer. Thank you very much for the sub. DC Russell, thank you very much for the sub as well. Andrucci did almost go to QPR. He can go there now. I'm letting him go for free this summer. He's welcome to go and sign for QPR if they still want him. There you go. The board won't let us go professional. They are happy with the club's position in the football pyramid at present, and you can't argue with it. That line right there just ends the conversation because you can't argue with that. Why wouldn't they be happy? They're Leamington. We've finished second and third in the National League the last 2 years. We've been this close to the Football League 2 years in a row. We're Leamington. Historically, the club has never been higher in the league pyramid. We'd rather stabilise at this level first. It makes all the sense in the world. Why would they push on for more when they don't need to? It makes sense. I'm not going to argue with it. It makes sense. It is logic. Right, Livermore can just leave. If he's not happy, he can just leave. He's not any good anyway. Get out of here. This was the wrong day for you to come and argue with me. You should be grateful to even have a place in the team. Is there one that just says, no, I'll do that one then. I'll drop it. Didn't mean to cause any offence. Well, you did. Just smash him down. Oh, dear. There you go. Dealt with him. Our saviour's about to arrive. We don't need to make any signings this summer because the saviour is about to arrive. Here he comes. Come on, saviour. In you come. Come on. Come on, saviour. Where are you? Let's have a little look at you. Here he is. So that's how he's finished off with Guiseley. 23 goals, 16 assists. Now, the thing is, they've been playing him as a striker. So do we have to change the system to fit him in? Or can we play him in midfield? Which is where I've played him previously. Whenever we've used him in the past, it's always been in central midfield. But he's been so very good for them as a striker. But he's not going to be a lone striker. But then Goodrum's a very similar kind of player as well. So if we're going to play him as a striker, we've got to change the system.
Just got here. Did we win the playoffs?
Stealthy Assassin, thank you very much for 18 months. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, if we bin that one off, could we just do... I want like the 4-2-4. And get rid of the idea of an attacking midfielder. Where's 4-2-4 on here? Why can't I see it? Go to something like that. And then Gudrum and Theodros can fight over that spot. And we need someone else in there. Let's clear the team off and work out what we're going to do. So if we were to play this system, obviously Wooster's the new goalkeeper. And we've got good wingers as well, which is why I don't want to go to a narrow system. Because we've got Redfern, who's very good on that side. And then I think we probably, without Gilks and other people in the way, I think we probably go back to Okoflex on this side as an inverted winger. And then there, where is Theodros even? Is he not even showing up? Is he in the under 23s? We should probably go and find him. Yeah, let's get him up into the first team, shall we? And probably put these two up into the first team as well. So we stick him there, doing what he's done so well all season down in the league below. I wonder what formation they were playing. So they were just doing a 4-4-2. I'm not enough of a coward to do that. We're going to do a 4-2-4 instead. And then I think we probably need someone for there. Gudrum, I don't know. Gudrum doesn't fill me with confidence that he's going to be that goal scorer. But I guess he's another assist machine. So you can have that as a front four, which I think is a very good looking front four. And then defensively, we've got Tavares and Roberts together for another year. Because Roberts is back on loan, I think. Did we confirm his loan? Yeah, so Roberts is staying back on loan. And then what do we do in midfield? I think midfield we need players. Because at the moment, we're going Dixon, Bonner and Magoma. And that feels like a big step back from where we've been recently. Get my favourite roles in there. Do that in midfield. And then Kiezu obviously stays at left back. We've got that new guy for right back. So that's a potential team. And looking at that, I think we've got to strengthen that central midfield. I think the defence is fine. And if we can find a proper goal scorer, I don't think we need to do a lot. We just need a 30 goal a season striker and Patrick Vieira. And we'll be fine. That's the team. This is our new system. Obviously, we're going to go a little bit more attacking with it. Right. Here we go then. Neil Williams, we were barely playing towards the end of the season. I'm not keeping him at the club. He can go. Gilks, again, he was fine, but he's expensive. I think we let him go back to Coventry now. And we've got to look to do better. Quality out-and-out winger rather than strikers shifted out there. Well, Redfern's an out-and-out winger. Two new strikers play Goodrum out wide with Berry as a Mazzell. Berry won't be here. And then Magoma as a DRP. But you're not fitting Theodros in there anywhere. When you say Vieira, do you mean Tom FM? No. Spasov's like 30 in this save. He is not ever going to be the answer. We'll just see what turns up. I would disagree that Brogdon should be moved down to the under-18s, Chris, and I will argue with you about it. Theodros, not Berry. Okay. Just scout a young Brazilian. Try signing Ronaldo. These are all excellent ideas. Excellent ideas. This is where those of you who are new for this year's Non-Leagues Legend have never seen how I do a Non-Leagues Legend style transfer window before. You're going to see it in action now. It's like, I can see suggestions coming in like, scout this, scout that. Nope, that's not how it works. We'll wait and see what comes in. We like to hamstring ourselves around here. We'll wait and see what comes in. We'll talk to the director of football on the 1st of July. Otherwise, we're just waiting and seeing. Could do with a tycoon buying the club. I view that the same way I view winning the lottery in real life. I wouldn't really want to do it because it's why I don't buy lottery tickets. If I won the lottery in real life, I'd be forever wondering if I could have got there on my own. And it would be the same in this save. If we've been plugging away at this for 6 seasons now. If a tycoon came in now and it got easy, I think that kind of takes away the achievement when you get there. Would I have got there otherwise? I won 3rd in Manager of the Year, which is a little bit harsh. I finished 2nd in the league. They just gave it to the 2 idiots who got promoted. They haven't even got faces. Awful. Does this go on YouTube? At the moment, no. Maybe at some point. The VODs are getting saved. The VODs are all available here on Twitch to watch. I don't have a way to get them onto YouTube at the moment. But it's something that we might consider potentially possibly working on. Maybe. Right, Blair can leave. Peterborough wants Sam Blair. That posh manager who's gone in is a weirdo. Why is he after all my cast-offs? I don't understand. Yes, you can leave. Have I cheered him up? No, I don't want to cheer him. I want to tell him to leave. I suggest you running it down and leaving on a free. Yeah, there you go. Just get out of here. You're not wanted, Sam. Knowles is exactly the same situation. His contract's about to expire. Just leave. I don't think I can wait that long. It's like 3 weeks, Jimmy. What do you anticipate I'm going to do in the meantime? Vader, thank you very much for the Prime. Yes, you can leave. If a reasonable bid is made for nothing, Jimmy, your contract is up. Anytime, you can leave whenever you want. Why is there not a button for just, yeah, you can go. It's fine. Don't ever bother coming back. Clear out your locker. You're done here. I'll pay you for another 6 weeks unless someone tries to take you before then. Nobody will, because why would they? Because the season doesn't start until August, you moron. Oh, my word. Where is he? Jimmy, come here. You bearded cretin. £700 a week. Do you want a mutual termination? Outstanding. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Boss, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. What gave you the idea that I wanted to leave? What do you want from me, Jimmy? Is it the 1st of July yet? I shouldn't be going into a transfer window on tilt. This is a very bad idea. Where's my beverage? In addition to all my cups, I do have a large bottle of water. Deary, deary me. Scouting meeting. Interesting. We'll scout him then. They should release him. Yeah, but then I have to pay him compensation, which I think that comes out of transfer budget, doesn't it? I realise the money all comes out of the same pot eventually, but I don't want to have to lose any transfer budget to let him go. So he can just see out his contract like he didn't want to do, but now does want to do. I'm fine either way. Right, Kevin Cairns on loan. See, with Gilk's not coming back and Williams not coming back, he's actually going to be in the first team mix next year with Chiesa, so we don't want to loan him out. Is he on the loan list? If he is, he needs to come off it. He is. Let's get him off that. Sorted. Sam Boddington, thank you very much for the pride. Yes, non-league legend rules are still enforced for the stream. To be honest, they're enforced for pretty much every save I do. It's generally how I play the games. It's more fun that way. I thought there was another playoff, another magical playoff. So Port Vale won the Fat Cup. Everyone gets to win something apart from me. Entice, thank you very much for the prime. I want to win something. Try signing Ronaldo regen. I mean, such a thing doesn't exist. We're not playing Championship Manager 97-98. Candoris, thank you very much for gifting a sub. Very kind of you. What are the rules? Full realism mode. If you want a full version of the rules, there's a video on YouTube about them. But yeah, basically, full on LLM realism mode. The most noticeable of which is we don't touch the player search screen ever under any circumstances. Make a rule command that links to that video. That is true. Mods! Make a video about the rules that links to the rules. Comsloth, thank you for the prime. You got to do the classic strategy of get good in the playoffs. I know. I'm working on it. I'll figure something out. Vikings in with a prime as well. Thank you very much. The primes are flowing freely today. I'm loving this Bezos money. Thank you very much, everybody. Ant Chipman is coming back to the club. One of our name in the game boys. I mean, he's not exactly set the world alight in Northern Ireland, does he? I think that probably spells the end of his time at the club. Right. Joshua Field, my chief scout, is recommending offering a new contract to Ben Andrucci, who, to be fair, is still only 22. Really? Really? I mean, really? You know what? If he's cheap enough, watch him be top scorer next season. Oh, God, not as a fringe player. No, that always rules it out. We don't ever sign fringe players around these parts. Davidson's apparently one of our best players. I mean, he did miss a penalty at Wembley, though. The tool bag. Aiden, thank you very much for 2 months. Yeah, fringe player, my eye. Get out of here. I don't want to loan him. Do I want to transfer? I kind of do want to transfer list him. At 24, 2.5 star current ability, 3 star potential. He can leave. Who else is going to score 15 goals in 5 matches and average a 6.68 rating? Everybody, probably. Oh, dear me. Is it nearly July? I need it to be July. Saving the game. I signed a fringe player who spent an entire season crying about his playing time after being used as a fringe player. Yeah, I don't sign fringe players. If anyone ever tells me they want to be a fringe player, they're basically telling me they're ready to leave. I don't think I've ever offered a contract to a fringe player, either a renewal or a new player coming in. It's, to me, it's the game's way of telling me don't bother, let's get rid of them. Blimey, Alfie's in. Alfie's in and doing modding work. What on earth is going on here? Right, Bryce Hossana. I mean, he's a pensioner. Why would I want a pensioner? We're not into pensioners around here. Can you play Pep Guardiola footy in the Championship? I mean, I play better than Guardiola in every division all the time. Pep Guardiola thinks he's good. I know I'm good. It's a difference. He wants to know when he can be as good as me. The answer is probably never. How many streamer showdowns does Pep Guardiola run? 1, sorry. Come back to me. You know what? I'll even give him the time of day once he's won 3. If he ever wins 3 streamer showdowns, I'll have a conversation with the man. Until then, he's nothing. Nothing. How many times has Pep lost in the playoffs? I've played in more playoffs than he's lost. Oh, good. JJ McKiernan's coming back. Tell me he's out of contract. Good. South Shields did run away with the National League North. They could just sign him permanently if they really wanted him. Pompey Brad, thank you for the sub. How many finals has Pep won, though? Probably less than me, I would suggest. Come back to me with Pep's non-league record. Did you know Guardiola's first name is actually Josep? I did. So I remember him as a player for Barcelona back in the 90s. And that's what he was always known as back then. He didn't graduate to being a Pep until he was a manager. It's obviously a name that comes with being an old man. Just like you don't get a lot of Jim in their teenagers and 20s. You get Jim's a name you earn as you get older. Or Bob. Right, we'll set all these for release. That works for me. Bob Guardiola. That's what he'd be if he was English. Not Bobby. He's not a child. Just Bob. Come on, everybody. I've always been Mike, but now I'm mid-30s. People are starting to call me Mick. Exactly. I mean, you just got to accept that. By the time you're 40, you are Mick. You're not going to be Mike anymore. You've never seen a Mike in his 40s. As you get older, you are just going to be Mick. It's just, there's no way around it. Bobby Charlton wasn't a child. He was a child when people started calling him Bobby, and then that became what he was known as. I bet in his personal life, people called him Bob. There's not a chance he's known as Bobby. That's his stage name now. He's just Bob. I'm friends with a Mike who's in his 40s. Well, grow up and start calling him Mick. Goodness me. Stop infantilizing him. I know a guy whose legal name is Ricky. What were his parents thinking? Yes, Neil Williams, you can go to Oxford. Why is Mick more adult? Because Mick is an old man's name. From the northeast, though, where IE on the end of a name is pretty common. but it's not an IE on the end of Bobby, is it? If you could pick any old school name, what would it be? So you was a Nigel. I mean, isn't Kevin an old school name? I don't understand. Yeah, you have to give me the criteria. What makes it an old school name? Keith. I got called Keith at a job once, but this one person called me Keith the whole 2 years I was working there. I never attempted to correct them. I was just like, fair enough. You can call me Keith if you want. Aldrich. Yeah, I'll take Aldrich. I went to school with a Stanley. I'm 35. Nice. Kevin was exotic to my parents. I've told this story before, haven't I? Me and my brother are Kevin and Callum, and they were both considered exotic names by my parents, so we were given boring middle names in case we didn't want people to think we were too extravagant with our absurd first names. So we're David and John as our middle names. So yeah, you can call me Dave if you want. What about Derek? What about Derek? I often find myself asking, what about Derek? David's a strong middle name. Is it though? Is that why your dog is named Dave? No, Dave was called Dave because Dave is a Dave. Dave being called Dave is irrelevant to my middle name being Dave. They're separate things. I look like a Bert. Dr. Ben's here. Thinks I'm Bert. Interesting. Hello, Dr. Ben. Dr. Bert. Right. Is it the 1st of July yet? What's going on? The playoffs did already happen. We don't want to talk about them. Why is Kevin an exotic name? Same reason Callum is. It's not normal. Bearing in mind, as far as my parents are concerned, there's probably like 5 names that exist. You could be like David, John, Paul, Andrew, Matthew. That's probably it. They're probably the names. Anything outside of that. Whoa! Mr. Fancy. Callum's really popular at secondary school. Yeah, but it wasn't really common in the 80s when my brother was called it. I was the only Kevin at my school. And he was the only Callum. So on that basis, bearing in mind I went to a school of over 1,000 people, to be the only Kevin out of 1,000 people, in that generation of people from the town I grew up in, to be the only Kevin... I think it's pretty exotic. Who is Patrice Martin? He's my recruitment analyst. Excellent. James Norris. He's our player, isn't he? Or was our player. They've transfer listed him. The turd bags. Why take him off us then? If we'd have had him, we might have got promoted. Can we have him back? Can we have him back for free? Is he out of contract? Just let me have him back for nothing. I'm obviously not going to pay for him, but I will take him back for nothing. Does he not? Oh, he does have an agent. There we go. Wouldn't be interested in joining us under any circumstances. Had a good time here then, James, did you? You turd. Do you want to come on loan for the year? We're not paying £800 a week for you. What do you think this is? If you were still at school now, you'd still be the only Kevin. Well, there you go then. I am superior. Can we see any of the players now become a Premier League star and be the Vardy of this save? That doesn't really happen in Football Manager. The AI is too smart for a player with that kind of potential to still be knocking around in non-league when they're in their like early 20s, mid 20s. Doesn't really happen. Yeah, an Ivan Toney situation will happen. They happen all the time. Came through at a lower league team, bought up by a Premier League team, didn't get a chance there, sold off to a lower league team again, made his way back up again. That's a fairly standard Football Manager story. What you just saw there with Norris is that story. He was at Liverpool, I think. They released him. We had him for a bit and then he went to Sunderland. If he goes on to the Premier League, which he probably won't now because Sunderland want rid of him, but if he'd have ended up back at that level, that's your Ivan Toney story. That happens. But your Jamie Vardy, Ian Wright kind of story doesn't happen in FM. Notts County, you're adorable. Oh, bless your cotton socks. No, we're not loaning him either. Oh, watch the board sell him out from under me. That'll be the end of the save. I won't be able to cope. I'm already close to the edge with the playoff situation. If they then sell my best player out from under me, I'll be furious. How do I feel about double first names? Silly. Very silly. New contract now to ward off any offers. We gave him a new contract recently, though. Hokey Posse, thank you very much for the prime. That's not Theodros. That's Theodros. We will offer him a new contract because we know how good he is. A player I discovered because I'm a genius. A Football Manager genius. Actually, I'm not even going to limit myself. Just a genius in general. I'd like Arsenal to get Toney. The guy's a monster. Great player. I'm speaking as a Peterborough fan who is officially a member of the Arsenal fan club this year as well. I wouldn't. I'd have him back at Posh. But I wouldn't want him at Arsenal. He's the wrong kind of player. And he's too old. You weren't good at FM until Zealand started making tutorials, but I do everything the opposite of what Zealand does. Perhaps that's my trick. I vaguely pay attention to what Zealand's up to, do the opposite, and that's what makes me a genius. How is it that every time I leave a club, my whole team gets dismantled? Because as a human player, you build a squad very differently from how the AI would do it. Because I imagine you build it like everyone else who plays Football Manager, and your average age is like 16 and a half. So the AI is like, well, we've got to balance this out. Let's get rid of all these kids and bring in some older players to balance out the average age a little bit. Look at Ben still clinging on to the Creators Cup, discrediting his own tournament. Because I keep winning it. I was a late bloomer. But now I am the greatest. Just because I wasn't the greatest then, doesn't mean I'm not the greatest now. I am a hero. Creators Cup was just the tournament. I knocked you out of twice. Yeah, but that was so long ago. Since then I've won 6 streamer showdowns and I'm on the verge of winning the Premier League with Everton in the network game. I fulfilled my potential. You lot just stagnated. When is the network game? Next week. Zealand can't be bothered this week. That was basically how he phrased it. He just said, you know what, chaps? I cannot be bothered this week. I hate all the viewers. I cannot be bothered this week. I'm not going to perform for him. I don't really like him. I'm just having a week off. And we're like, oh, Zealand, don't be like that. And he's like, no, I can't stand the viewers. So I'm having a week off. So we've just got to wait for him to come back. He's selfish. Really selfish. It's Zealand's birthday today. Is it, by golly? How old is he? I don't even know. I couldn't even guess how old he is. He could be anywhere between like 23 and 35. I have no concept of how old he is. 26. Okay. 27, 42. He could be 42. He's ageless. Right, we're going to give Goodrum... Are we going to give Goodrum a new contract? Look, Magoma wants to be a fringe player. That's the kiss of death for his career. We will give Goodrum a new deal because he was excellent last year. Although if he wants a pay rise, maybe we won't. He's already on £850 a week. He wants a pay cut. That's my kind of player. He wants a match highest earner clause as well. That's less likely to happen. Let's try and push his pay cut down even further. Whoa, no, he wants a pay rise. What the hell? Come on, Tyler. Well, you're not having a new contract then. I'll give you the money you're currently earning. But then you don't get a new contract. It's very simple around here. Very, very simple. Recruitment meeting. I will hydrate. Who is the youngest out of all the regular Streamer Showdown players? Well, Jack's the shortest. So, I don't know. Does age correlate with height? Foxy's well in his 30s. Foxy's probably one of the oldest. Tom's like 25. I don't know. What, have we not got a little whippersnapper coming through anymore? Where's our Wonder Kids? Mike Dennis, thank you very much for 12 months. In my mind, Dave Azzopardi's going to be like 17 forever. Clates is in his 30s as well, isn't he? Ches is also in his 30s. You lot have got a terrible way. All these people you're mentioning are older than Ben. Niran's 23. Well, then I guess him. Although, does he count as a Showdown regular? He came in, played a couple of times when I wasn't around, and then just spent the rest of the year hiding from me because he's afraid. I don't know if that counts as being a regular. My 5-year-old brother thought height equaled age, so thought I was 50 despite being 18. My girlfriend was 12 despite being 20. Yeah, that is how it works. Jack's 9. I have still got the poster of FNG. It's behind all those shirts on there. I was gonna turn around and show it, and then I saw just how many shirts were there. I can't be bothered with that. You'll see that I'm not wearing any trousers. I've got to get up to do that. Are there any mods in? Why have we got the same person saying the same thing over and over and over and over again in the chat? Come on now, mods. Come on. What's happening? Yanis, I'm not going to join Man City because I have some standards. Please stop spamming the chat. I'm setting Chris on you. He's going to deal with you. Just tone it down a little, Yanis, please and thank you. Is it nearly the 1st of July? That's all we want. Come on, dance with me, boys and girls. First of July really is Football Manager Christmas. Exactly, that's why I've still got the tree up today. There we go. Theodros has committed his future to the club. Hopefully that means we can keep hold of him over the summer and maybe start using him again as a little treat. Come on, dance with me, boys and girls will be used in court. What? I can't ask the boys and girls to dance with me. What a world. Right, Blair can leave. Get him scouted. The Davy Scoop is in for 13 months. Thank you very much. When do I find the time to play my Peterborough save? At the moment, my daily routine is in the morning. So I get up. I brush my teeth. But no, I'm sat at my desk from like 8:30 in the morning after Andy's gone to school. Work through till about 12. That's enough time to make that day's non-need to legend and play the in-betweeny bits and edit it and do the thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. That's what, like 3.5 hours. That's enough time. And then in the afternoon I stream, and in the evening I play Stardew Valley on my Switch at the moment. It's all I do, apparently. What's my wage budget compared to others in the division? Probably low, because we're part-time and almost the entirety of the rest of the division is full-time. We can check that out. Am I pressing the right button? Why is that not? Am I doing this wrong? Is the game just glitching out on me? Oh, there you go. Salary per annum. So Notts County are spending £1.79 million a year on salary. On the other hand, we are spending $554,000. We're not the lowest. I mean, it's all the other part-time clubs. It looks like we're the richest of the part-time clubs. So I imagine Gateshead are full-time. In fact, no, Gateshead are semi-pro as well. So we're not even the richest of the semi-pro clubs. It's Japex. Thank you for the prime. I don't want to keep Ivor Loney at the club. I wake up and try and figure out what to do. I'm a jobless 18-year-old that just finished high school a month ago. Well, spend one day figuring out what to do and then all the subsequent days doing that thing. It seems counterproductive to figure out what to do every day. That's going to lead to decision fatigue. I decided what to do 6 years ago and now I just do it every day. I don't have to think about it. I don't even make a decision about what I'm going to wear. I just wear the same shirt and tie every day. And then when I get changed into my sexy casual, I just take whatever shirt is on top of the wash basket. You can tell you don't even think about it. You're welcome, Ben. Don't need to think about it. It's already been thought about. I don't want decision fatigue. I'll schedule some thinking at some point. I did a good 10 minutes of thinking earlier. I had something I had to think about. But then I stopped thinking again. I've realised my role in your life is to keep you grounded. Thanks, Ben. We should get a streamer house together. Then we could share an office and you could keep me in line all day long. Wouldn't that be fun? Hard when you earned £20,000 last month, but I'm trying. It wasn't quite that much, Ben. Come on now. Don't spoil the video that's coming out in a few days. The man doesn't pick his own bench, let alone his shirt. Exactly. It's not quite July yet, no. Yeah, Anna does keep me in line. Got to go to Tesco after this, like a caveman. Because there was no Tesco delivery slots this week. Can you imagine a world where there was no Tesco delivery slots? This is the video that in some way also reveals my earnings. How would it do that? And I mean, I guess if we've got exactly the same amount of views this month or something. That can't be helped. You should have got more or less views if we've had the same amount. People can do maths, Kevin. Ah, people are monsters. Hands up if you can do maths. may have stolen the way you do YouTube titles and it equaled more views. So I would say Kev's a genius. I mean, if you want to steal how YouTube titles are done to get more views, Jack's doing it, or he was. I don't know if he still is with his new series. But for the beta, let's not watch any more Wrestle Kingdom. For the beta, Jack started every video with FM22 and then the title. And because of that, he dominated the FM22 search result. So he's not got it now. He's rating Parc de Prem as a stronger thing to rank in than FM22 now. But he's still got FM22 right there at the start. So he's looking for return customers from Parc de Prem in previous years, which I guess does make sense. But yeah, Jack's the best at titling and the best at thumbnails. He's infuriating. He's so bad at the game, but he understands YouTube. That boy. Right, what are we supposed to do this season? Surely playoffs again, because we love them. Only the top half. Madness. It's not even an option. The only thing we can say is playoffs. Fantastic. We'll say that then. Right. We don't want Muller to leave because we're letting a lot of our other midfielders leave. Is Newcastle safe fell away after a few weeks? I don't think it did. Jack's had more views than anybody on FM22 by a long, long way. I'd be very surprised if that series fell off. I mean, episode 39 got 25,000 views. Episode 35 got 24,000. I mean, this isn't... If this is falling off, he's doing all right. I haven't checked since the turn of the year, but I guess Jack is the biggest FM YouTuber again now by all numbers. But apart from, Ben will say, apart from total views, I think Ben's got him for total views. Has he gone past Zealand again for subs? I haven't looked at Zealand for a little while. But Jack's certainly getting more views than anyone at the moment. Seems Zealand, yeah, Zealand gets the most views on Twitch. Kev makes it into a competition all the time. It's not a competition. Why can't we all just enjoy? I am enjoying it, Ben. I've got to have something. There's no harm in a little bit of competitive rivalry. Always putting others down. Yeah. Talking about the two people who are consistently beating me at the various things, that's putting them down. Very sad. I'm waiting for the day where I can say I'm top of one of those things. Once I have a month where I'm top of one of those things, then I'll probably never talk about them again, because then it makes me look like a wang. Until then, you got to keep chasing. Jack, thank you for 35 months. Beautiful stuff. I think Loki's doing quite well at the moment too. I noticed Loki was in my recommended the other day. I don't know what he's up to. He's getting quite good at clickbaity stuff. So I've watched a couple of his clickbaity videos lately that had nothing to do with his series. I don't know if that's what's just dragged him into my recommended. He's not there today. Oh, Jack is. How dare he? How dare he be in my recommended? What does he think this is? I will hydrate. Top FM streaming live right now. Does that count? Yeah, I'll take it. Right. Is it the 1st of July? It nearly is. We can actually start talking about Football Manager again in a minute, because this bit that takes forever is nearly done. Oh, a new contract. That's not a lot of money, is it? £1,000 a week We will negotiate. Come on, you can give me more than that. I turned down 3.5 grand at Peterborough earlier in the season. You can give me a bit more. More! More! Give me something. You are so tight. Really. I don't feel like that was a negotiation. We used the word negotiate at the start of that meeting. I wonder what I could have negotiated there. Gareth O'Neill with the fantastic hair. We're perfect. Does that mean we have to redo all the contracts? I need a grown-up to explain how this works now. Because everyone's on part-time contracts, presumably. So are they still just going to come in twice a week? Or do they automatically go to full-time contracts? See, he's still on a part-time contract. Talk me through what happens here. I've got to redo the contracts. See, it's good for the long term of the club. It's good that we're now professional. Having to redo everyone's contracts is a problem because they're all going to ask for more money. And our wage budget, we're already well over it. Ocean Blue, thank you for the Prime. So in order for them to train full time, they have to be on full time contracts, do they? Not the medical centre. I'm so unused to going near training. What do I even... I'm just going to click a few buttons on here. Look, I know what I'm doing. I'm just having a look. Yep, cool. Might need to kiss goodbye to the transfer budget. I mean, 1st of July, we do still have a bunch of people leaving. We don't need an affiliate club. We won't worry about that. We still have a few people leaving, so that's going to free up a chunk of budget. That takes us down to 9.5 grand. The problem is... Well, we've got two problems. Problem one, all our best players have just signed new contracts. So like Theodros, for example, he's literally just signed a new contract. Okay, but he will negotiate a new one to go full-time. What does it make? What difference does it make money-wise? Does that confirm that's full-time? Are they just automatically full-time now? I have played this game before, I promise. Are they automatically full-time? I don't really see... See, he does want a slight pay rise. So if we can take him down to 250 and lose these, we just don't want... Oh, no, 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 no. I know you've got to give up your job in Argos, but for goodness sake... It's going to be a battle with every player to get them to sign a sensible contract, isn't it? Let battle commence. We'll do it in order of ability. Right, Roberts. Now, he's here on loan. So does he go to... Is he just automatically full-time because he's already full-time with West Brom? I guess. It's so long since I've seen this happen in a save. Right, Tavares, we weren't really going to offer a new contract to. And the other thing, of course, is am I definitely keeping all of these once I bring new players in? I might have to take my time doing this and not rush into doing it for everybody. We'll do it for everyone who's wanted. Like 5-star players who are wanted probably need a new contract. But... we won't rush to do it for everyone. So he's on 210 at the moment. Can we keep him down at that level? I've learnt my negotiating skills from the Leamington Board of Directors. But then I can't chicken out at the end. Are you serious? 25 quid and you're walking away? Faith, you are a stronger negotiator than I am. Congratulations. Am I on a full-time contract? That's a good question. I think I was anyway. I think the manager automatically is. No, I'm still part-time. Wasn't I just negotiating a contract? can I even continue, Kev? It will change. Okay. I'm just seeing if there's any other contracts I need to offer for now. I think just getting him tied down was the important thing for now. Everyone else, things could change once we've done transfers. Ask for a new contract. I'm in the process of doing it though. Wait for the club to go professional first. Have we not? Have I just wasted my time? No, we are professional. We are professional. And I've now renewed my contract. Has that automatically gone through as a professional contract now? Because if so, their negotiations are even scummier. Yeah, so I've had to give up my job at Argos as well. They wouldn't give me an extra £100 a week, but I had to give up my full-time job. Oh, I'm not happy. What about staff? That feels like a job for the director of football. I'm not going to sully myself with talking to the staff. I just offered you a new contract as a part-time and knowing they were going full-time. Yes. And then when it went through, it was a full-time contract anyway. They gave me the good old bait and switch. Our scouting range is updated. I mean, it feels like we've been promoted. Did I misunderstand how the playoffs worked? Have we been promoted? Oh, it's all going beautifully. We've got real clubs coming for friendlies and Coventry. Oh, it's beautiful. Get 1K a week and a job at Argos. Greedy. I mean, I'm known for being a very greedy man. That's why Ben has to keep me grounded. Oh, is it the 1st of July yet? I agree. Oh, thanks, Chris. You monster. Can you now ask the board for more wage budget too? I mean, I probably can, but I'll probably say no. Didn't they say no to me going professional when I asked as well? I mean, how petty is that? I asked, they said no. And then, what, 3 weeks later, they're like, we've had an idea. we've been having a think. Thanks, guys. Who the hell is that guy and why are you making an offer for him, Tom Parks? Get out of here. We did just go professional, yes. We're selling season tickets. It's all going beautifully. Oh, what a time to be alive. What a time to be a horse. Shows weakness to let the manager be the driving force. I'm the heart and soul of this football club. If I'm not already on their legends list, then there's something wrong. I haven't asked about the wage budget because it wasn't there as an option. Am I on the legends list? I'm on the favoured personnel list along with Neil Williams. So I'm ranked equally with Neil Williams, who was here on loan for 3 years and was our backup right back. I love being treated right. Right, are any of those increases? Oh, we can have an extra coach. Goody, goody gumdrops. Extra coach. But nothing. Oh, and a head of sports science as well. Yeah, I'll have one of these. Don't know what it does, but we'll take a head of sports science. We've got an extra coach coming in. This is always good. Should we offer it to Mo Isa as an old head? Club legend. Do you want to be a coach, Mo? Oh, he actually does. I mean, he's not very good. He wants to be a scout, actually, and he's a bad one at that. Yeah, we won't worry about him. Pretend we never asked. It never came up. Did the board start watching Twitch and know it's a road to glory? They were here yesterday. I don't know if they're about today. Leamington FC, are you here? They were in yesterday. I'm the Arsene Wenger of non-league. He wishes. Does professional status affect the youth intake? I don't think so. It mainly affects training and fitness levels. And the kind of players you're able to attract. Is it better to start with FM21 or just go ahead and start with FM22 when I've never played? You might as well just play with the most recent one. Unless you've got FM21 sat there and you don't have FM22. In which case, if you've never played it before, they're very similar. Get an idea if you like it by playing the old one. But otherwise, just go for it with the new one. Right, is that a full-time contract now? Our first ever full-time professional footballer, Amari Theodros. What a turnaround for that boy. He's been here a long time. Now he's going to lead us to the promised land, and he's pulled his calf muscle. That's, I mean, he turned up for training on his own. We don't usually train in the afternoon. He's there on his own, and he's pulled his calf muscle. Brilliant. Oh. What could he have even been doing? I will do a posture check. I don't want to go the same way as Theodros. And nobody heard him scream. Yeah, he's still there now. Didn't it say how he got injured? If he's been injured after turning sharply. Oh, goodness me. All your players should now be on full-time contracts. That seems a little harsh if that's how it works. No, they're not. You can't just arbitrarily shift an entire squad of players onto full-time contracts. They'll have real jobs. We don't want this guy. Yeah, he pulled his calf muscle, turning around quickly, leaving training again when he realised no one else was there. They won't have jobs if it's up to you. I mean, it's not up to you, is it? It's up to them. Why would it be up to you, HDMI cable? Why would you decide if a group of 30 people had jobs or not? I don't understand. But that's some shady business practice if you say, right, you're only having a part-time contract, but also you're not allowed any other job. But also, we're only training 2 evenings a week. But also, you're not allowed to do anything else during the day. I do have a discount code for FM22. It's exclamation mark FM22, probably. Or something along those lines. Mods, find the code. It's around somewhere. It's in the panels below, I think. There it is. Someone's got it. There it is. There it is. That'll get you 10% off the list price. Rest is the most important part of working out. It's justified. If that was the case, I would be much fitter than I am. I would argue there's probably some other quite important parts as well. Because I am, I dare say, better than most Olympic athletes at rest. Come on. Let's have a good batch of players come in on the 1st of July. And then we've got to work out who's getting a full-time contract. This is going to be the most complicated summer I've ever done. It's going to break my tiny, tiny mind. We're not streaming tomorrow afternoon either because I've got to do a transfer special for the YouTube. So if we don't get this finished in the next hour, we'll have to finish it off on Friday. And I'm only paying you £50 a week, but you now work for me. You don't need a job. Yeah. Come on. This is taking a long time to process. Right, our lone players are all leaving. Our unwanted people are leaving. We're making offers. What the hell? Tony Parks, you beautiful man. Oh, I want to shake you by the hand. I want to stroke your beard. What have you got for me here? Oh, beautiful. Lovely stuff. That's what I'm talking about. You better not be paying him too much money. The flipping heck. Flipping heck, Tony. And what's all this? I mean, I'm going to cause problems here, I think, because I've got to take some of this out. We just can't be having all this. We can't be having all this. This has all got to go. I've made a mistake there, boys and girls. I've just made a mistake. I didn't rate this guy anyway. Not fully scouted. Breaks non-league legend rules. Didn't need him. We've already got Redfern. We made another offer for him there. Oh, Oxford United. We weren't going to get him anyway. Let's stop. He was already going to League One. He was never signing for us. Can we try again? No? Okay. Oh, balls. Oh. It's fine. We didn't need him. We've got loads of football people. Where's my transfer budget gone? We had double that before. I call shenanigans. Tony's at it. Right. What have we got? What do we need? It's the 1st of July. We never needed that guy anyway. The team we were kind of planning on are all still here. See, in all seriousness, we didn't need another right winger because we already had Redfern, who's one of our better players. So I think it's fine. We weren't going to spend £700 a week on one when we're already spending... Okay, not very much on him. So, where's the squad depth? We definitely need midfielders because Roberts is a centre-back. Theodros is playing up front. Livermore, Magoma and Dixon Bonner. We weren't using any of them towards the end of last season, so none of them are really good enough. I'd happily sell all of them. Roberts and Tavares at the back. I mean, that back four, certainly three of the back four, Chiesa, Roberts, Tavares, definitely League 2 level. Frenchie and Wooster can fight it out in goal. Wooster this year, he'll get better. He'll be a 4-star keeper by the end of the season. He'll be fine. Right back, we've got the young guy, Brogdon, who's still only 17. He'll end up great. He's fine. Dixon Bonner can play there in the meantime as well. Hughes played there last year. We've got plenty of options at the back. Defensive-wise, we don't need a lot. Probably another centre-back. Maybe two. Maybe a goalkeeper if there's a really fancy one. I'm thinking probably more likely a lone goalkeeper from the Championship or something would be nice. Anna's lurking again. I only knew about that because of the chat. I need to get headphones that aren't noise cancelling. Good afternoon, Anna.
Good afternoon. Question.
Yes.
Are feet supposed to be grippy?
What the hell did you just say to me? What?
Are feet? No feet. Are they supposed to be grippy?
What the hell's she saying? Can you hear her? Our feet are supposed to... What do you mean grippy?
Because,
Our feet are supposed to be grippy. Have you become Spider-Man and this is your way of telling me?
Because I got yesterday and today, every time, because my socks are... I've got new socks and in the living room. So I come out of the bedroom with socks on. And every time I do that, because I've got no socks on, I just slip across all
That sounds like sweaty feet syndrome.
Yeah,
Rather.
they're really dry. Excessively, like, dry.
Someone said yes if you're a chimpanzee. Oh. I'm having a bad afternoon. Oh, God. Oh. I don't know, Anna. You're welcome. Bye. Oh, is it bedtime yet? Today was Andy's first day back at school. My first day with a really early alarm for a while. It's... Oh, God. Well, we need midfield players, definitely. I feel like I've ruffled my eyebrows now. We need a striker. We're just going to get a little bit of everything. You know how this works. So, we should probably have a look to see if there's anyone who's already been scouted who's really good first. Just get all this lot being scouted. What just happened? Right, unattached. Yeah, that's fine. So we want all of the A grade ones. Oh, Courtney Clark is one of them. I mean, to be fair, he was fine for us last year. I would probably take Courtney Clark back if he was cheap. In fact, rather than trialing him, should we just offer him a contract? I think that's probably the sugar plums. The hell is going on? Our budgets haven't changed just because we're full time. We'll offer trials to them both instead. It doesn't matter that we're pro. The fact is our budget's the same level it was last year. We can't break the wage structure. Even though we're now professional, we're still going to have to limit ourselves to maybe 4 or 5, £700 or £800 a week players, and the rest of the squad on £400 or £500 a week, which is a really good salary for playing non-league football. If you think about it, £500 a week, that's what, 25 grand a year-ish? That's plenty for playing non-league football. You shouldn't be earning more. You shouldn't be earning more as a non-league footballer than a teacher earns. That's nonsense. Anna's there again. Hello, Anna.
Hi, do you want to go on an experience?
What do you mean? Yes, I do. Excellent. I'm going to go and feed meerkats, everybody. Nowhere's too far. I'd go to the moon to feed a meerkat. Can we feed baby meerkats with bottles? I like to feed the lambs.
You sit on the floor.
They're going to climb on me? Yeah, I'm doing that. Where's Oxford? I'm pretty sure it's not north. I mean, we did geography yesterday. It's not really geography day today, but I think, did we decide Oxford's London?
You been
We haven't got onto the bins yet. We've been busy. No, I mean, all the regular features have been dropped because there's been things going on. We will get around to them before the end of the stream. If you're here just for bin news and the weather and the traffic, folks, don't worry, we will get to it. Well, I'll look out the window and see what's going on. Yeah, we do the traffic every day. Thanks for watching, Anna.
I was moving on.
Yeah, Anna told me today, this was breaking news. Apparently, I'm not supposed to just put my empty deodorant cans on top of the cupboard in the ensuite.
The highest.
Yeah, well, I figured you can't reach it. You can't really see it. So if I just put them up there, I don't have to deal with them. There was about 15 deodorant cans up there, and she discovered them, and I had to get rid of them this morning. She sent me up there with a bin bag.
No. I put the bin bag on the door frame.
That is, yeah, she hung a bin bag over the bathroom door and said, you must do that before you're allowed to do any work.
Because I'm too small.
Yeah, because she couldn't reach on top of the cupboard. But this is the kind of stuff I have to go through.
Go through.
Yeah, the hardships I suffer.
The hardship.
I had to throw away rubbish earlier. Can you believe it? Oxford has a train line to London, so yeah, it's London. Yeah, definitely.
But then Peterborough.
No, Peterborough is the capital of Leicester.
What?
We covered it in great detail yesterday. Leicester is just a suburb of Peterborough. Oxford, really, Oxford's either got to be London or Wales. It's probably slightly closer to London, I guess. Oxford. I'm from Oxford. Are you London or Wales then? They're your two choices. It's basically London. There you go, then it's London. So we're off to London Zoo in Oxford to dance with meerkats. Northampton's just that. I mean, Northampton's not even a city. Northampton's basically just someone's got a big garden and has put a few houses in it. Doesn't even count. What about Stevenage? Said everybody forever. What is this? Meet and feed the meerkats for two at Millet's Falconry Centre. Oh, we can go see the falcons as well. Excellent. What would you do while we're doing this? No, you have to be with us.
You taking me?
Yeah, but I want you to watch. Right, we're bringing in all these trialists. This is good stuff. Peterborough's a suburb of Milton Keynes. It's not, though, is it? Because Peterborough's got the cathedral. Milton Keynes, like Leicester, is just a suburb of Peterborough.
Also at that place, you can go and meet and feed the raccoons.
You can see raccoons as well. Northampton has applied to be a city this year. Will they change the name of the football club?
Go meet penguins.
I would like to meet penguins. That's one of the 5 types of bird. What? A giraffe encounter! I want that one. Add to basket. There we go. I want to encounter a giraffe. Someone from Ireland knows almost nothing about English geography. I appreciate your English towns and city lessons. It helps. Did we officially classify penguins as fish yesterday? I can't remember. I think it's one of the 5 types of bird. What about toucans, pelicans, and parrots? They all sound like penguins to me. Giraffes are just big horses. No, horses are little giraffes. I do want to feed the giraffes. That would be great. Can I bring one home with me?
It's very far. Where's that, Kevin?
Barrow-in-Furness. That's up north, isn't it? That's in the great expanse of land known as the North.
Cumbria.
Yeah, that's the far north. That's where the wildlings are, up that way. That's basically Scotland. Nice. I'd like to feed a sloth. Right, Tyler Goodrum. We probably need to offer a new contract to. What is this? Why do they all want so much money? What is this nonsense? Ah! We have a budget of £13,000 a week. He wants like 15% of it. It's insanity. I just offered Jesse Lingard a trial, did I? Well, you never know. If he came in, that'd be great. Kevin Cairns can have a contract. We might have to really focus in on youngsters now. Now we're full-time. This might be a curse rather than a blessing. If anyone remotely close to being adult age wants crazy money, we just can't afford that type of player anymore. We might be going full teenagers. Teenagers and part-timers. They want the same as I'm getting. I'm getting £1,000 a week, and he wants 1,600. I'm the manager. I should be the highest paid player at the club, highest paid person at the club. You ever heard of a situation where the manager of a business earns less than the plebs working there? What is this? We try again. I feel like we do need to keep him. He's Probably our best player. He's already considered a good League Two player. We can't risk letting his contract run down. Oh, God. It's the most we can actually offer him. Yeah, we probably have to sell him some of them. Isn't pretty much every Premier League club. Yeah, and it's wrong. Right, let's have a look at the players who've come in on trial. We might just be building an entirely new team. Ta-da! What I'm talking about. Look at all this. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Jandrews, 25 years old. Ugh, target man. Vile. Garner, 28, old and a target man. Hideous. Where's the kids? Duffus. Pressing forward, bit more like it. 6 foot tall, like it. This is what I'm talking about. One of them was 6'6", was he? Interesting. We might have to go back and have a little look. We'll have a little look. Joshua Duffus is currently a good... Well, there's not a chance we're getting this guy. I think we're going to have to go through like 3 rounds of trialists before anyone's willing to sign for us. Because if he's already good enough for League Two and he's going to be League One quality, there is not a chance he's going to sign for us. We'll try. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Oh dear. Can we go part-time? Is that an option? No. Oh dear. Problem. Right, youngsters. Let's try and get youngsters. Norwich, Philip Sung. Please don't be ridiculous. Please don't be ridiculous. Please don't be ridiculous. Please don't be ridiculous. Okay. That's not ridiculous. That works. Might get him. Don't really need 2 right backs, and he's old, and I bet that makes him... Once they're over like 21, they're going to be so expensive, I think. Luca Gunter. He looks delighted to be here. Look at him. He's so happy. He's at Tottenham. Wants to be a backup. Grow up. I'm not signing a backup. Will Andiapan. Andiapan? Andiapan? Also formerly of Tottenham. Thinks he's a centre-back. I think we all know he's going to be playing left-back if he comes in. £1,000 a week. What is going on? Well, we need the young ones then. Jamal Whitehead, younger, played for Dagenham in the National League South for the last 2 years. This is more our level. Wasn't good enough to stay at Dagenham, but thinks he can be an important player. This is our kind of boy. This is my kind of player. You'll be cheap, won't you, Jamal? What the flipping heck is that? What on earth? I can't sign any of them. I can't sign any of them. Traffic news. Andy's bus has just got back. Just heard the toot, 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 toot. Right. New plan. We're going to try and full-time up the players that got us to 92 points last year. And then fill the gaps with loans, like someone's saying in the what's it. Because none of this is just absurd. We have gone professional. It's causing all manner of problems. Right, Tavares. Let's try and offer him a full-time contract. Okay, Goodrum. Let's try and offer him a full-time contract. Kezu. Let's try and offer him a full-time contract. Oh, we can negotiate with this one. We can actually negotiate with a player. We don't do senior affiliates because you can't do them in real life. So that's not an option. One of our many little difficulty rules that we use. So he's on 575 at the moment. There you go. Slight pay rise. But that is a player tied down to a full-time contract. Berry. Oh, is Berry here again? Did we get him on loan again? Excellent. Well, that does change things a little bit. We should probably stay with the 4-2-3-1. Because he was good. So perhaps we will do this. And then we could potentially do like this. Where's Berry? Could do that. And he could be on that side. Or you could potentially put him in there. Or even there. And then stick him up front, get him back over there, get Ocoflex back in. There's options. I'm not going to look for loans until we've used up all our budget. Loans are what we use to fill in the gaps at the end of the squad. We're not going to be looking for loans now. Right, part-time contract for Worcester. Let's get him full-time. He only wants a backup contract, which is probably fair. We probably are going to bring someone in over the top of him. So he's on 275 at the moment. 2-year contract on 300 seems fair. Tom, 300 seems fair. Tom, 300 seems, for goodness sake, 300 seems fair, Tom. Thank you. I was shouting at Tom Worcester. Who are you shouting at? Bad boy. Right, we're going to try and bring Courtney Clark back in as well. Even though he wanted stupid money. Everyone wants stupid money now, so let's... He's a known commodity, so let's try and bring him in.
And he can have...
He can have what?
He can send video and audio.
Yeah, they know he's all over the internet already. Yes, they can video and audio him. We should send back a counter offer and say, can we have consent to film there? Right, Redfern. Have we already offered Redfern a contract? She's shouting out there now. What's she shouting about? She's gone mad. Right. How is he a good League 2 player and a good National League player? I mean, I guess if you're a good League 2 player, by default, you're a good National League player. It just seems unnecessary to list it, really. Theodros is already full-time, yeah. So, 425 for you. Because my theory is these guys were good enough to get 92 points last year. We may as well get as many of them onto full-time deals as possible for cheaper than these new players. And then we're going to get an accurate idea of exactly what we need and how much we've got to spend on them. I think this is the only sensible way to do it. It's just going to be a weird summer. Frenchie's not getting a new contract. Dixon Bonner's not getting a new contract. And I don't think any of these boys get... Did Cairns have one? Is he already on a full-time contract? I feel like I'd already done him. Oh, he's currently being offered one. Okay. Muller, I think, has already signed, but was it before we went full-time? Yes. So we probably need to offer him another one. Because he's got lots of potential. Breakthrough prospects. That's what I'm talking about. We want more breakthrough prospects. These are the kind of players we want to be bringing in. Not these players who are already good enough. We've got a team that's already good enough. We want a bunch of players who are going to get really good. Right. Let's go back here. And have a look for players who are 21 or younger and unattached. Oh, that's a familiar looking name. Can we go back in for him? We burnt that bridge. He would have been a great signing. For only £700 a week as well. Oh, God. Paul Roberts at 18. See, this is the... Why are we not getting recommended this guy? Why is my director of football just pretending he doesn't exist? Why is he off to Maidstone? He's better than any striker we've got at the club. He's got 5-star potential. Why are we not already in for him? He's cheap. Beam me up, Scotty. There we go. Thank you for 16 months. We'll just offer him what he wants because we're competing with Maidstone. Swire we can't get. Cole Murphy is wanted by 19 clubs, including Birmingham. Yeah, see, again, this is the kind of player we should be after. I don't know why these ones weren't recommended by my director of football. Again, I'm not going to change anything because we're competing with other clubs. I just want to give him exactly what he's asking for. They are the only ones that are any good, really. But we'll certainly make offers for those two. Oh, have we got the rascals in the chat who think finishing counts for anything? Bless you. I'll always refer you back to Jorge Fernandez. Hernandez, not Fernandez. Learn to speak, Kev. Mark Scully, he's got great hair. He is 6'7". And you can't teach that. Never said I was 6'7". She's right there at the door today, isn't she? Nothing. Reece McConnell. He's wanted by loads of clubs. We're going to offer him a Hartlepool want him, so he must be good. No, just chatting. Having a little chat. Flapping the gums, as it were. Bit of a gum flap there, I think.
Do your gums flap?
I don't know. Do your gums flap, everybody? You've got lots of biology questions today, haven't you? No, it's a positive. You're very inquisitive. Right. Well, we'll see if we get these contracts in and these players through. And we'll re-look at director of football recommendations in a week or two. Once all of these players we can't afford have been snapped up by somebody. And then we'll hopefully be able to pick off the dregs of what's left. Oh, strangely, none of these players want to sign for me. When did I offer them trials? What happened there? I must have been fully on autopilot. Right, hold on. We need to get rid of some of these trialists because we want our own players to actually play in the friendlies. Is Sung the only one we offered a contract to? Oh, and Clark. So if we... Oh, wrong button. Take him off there. Because the rest of these we're just not going to be able to sign. So we may as well just terminate the trials. So we can play our own players in our friendlies. Makes all the sense in the world. Can we have the weather, please? You can have the weather. The weather is clear skies. Clear skies. Looks cold. Looks really cold. But clear skies, no rain. There was some kind of delivery truck going past. So not to throw the traffic in with the weather, but there was a delivery truck going past. I don't know if that's a delivery for here or next door. I will keep you posted. If you hear the doorbell go, then you've had... I've just heard the gate swing. Could have been next door's gate, though. Don't think it's us. There might be a delivery incoming. Who knows what it might be? And the bin news, I mean, the bin news isn't as exciting as I might have led you to believe. The bin men took the bin out for us this morning. Our bins normally go at like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I looked out I was sat on the toilet having a poo at 7:10 this morning, and all these red flashing lights went past and there was loads of noise, and I peered out the window whilst mid-poop, and the bin men were going past. And I'm like, that's fine. They normally go past the front of the house, but then our driveway and our bins are around the side. So they normally go across that way really early and then loop around the rest of the estate, and like 6 hours later, come back and do it the other way and go across the other way. But so I heard them, thought nothing of it, ended up in the kitchen about 7:20, noticed looking out the back window that they were there. They were at the end of our driveway. They'd turned left rather than going straight past, but they had our bins. So either next door put our bin out last night, which I don't think they did, or the bin men walked onto the driveway and helped themselves to the bin. Either way, the bin was got, and I'm never going to touch the bins again. It's perfect. You look out the window while having a poo. Yeah, because there was flashing lights and lots of noise. Hope you washed your hands. Of course I washed my hands. What do you take me for? Some kind of poo hands? I also used toilet paper as well, so there was minimal poo on my hands as well. I wasn't like full brown hand situation. I will hydrate. Kev can't hear Anna coming in, but can hear from... Well, I don't sit there pooing with noise-cancelling headphones on. Is this live stream going until Leamington become a League 2 team? No, it's coming until Leamington win the Champions League. Not this individual stream, but the series. We're going to win the Champions League. And we'll do it before my 40th birthday. In real life, not in the save. I think I'm already over 40 in the save. I say I think. I know I definitely am. Who is this we're talking to? Right, Livermore can leave. The only way to keep me happy is to play me. Well, I don't care if you're happy. I want you to leave. I'd rather prefer to go on loan than leave permanently. I like being a Leamington player. Fine. I'll tell you you're going on loan, but then I'm going to offer you out for transfer. There's nothing you can do about it. Boom. Transfer listed. And Rochdale are in with an offer straight away in League One. I haven't misjudged him. They've misjudged him. Can we have the full £35,000, please, Rochdale? If you're so keen to sign him. Thank you. Criticise Occoflex's trading. I want to refer you, Armstrong, to the fact that Livermore was a star man for us when he signed. He was a superstar, superhero, wonderful player, and we've just offered him out because he back-chatted me. You might want to train properly. Does Zed need to do a saving Leamington? It helped Ben. Well, we don't need saving because we're getting better every year, and we've just done the highest league position finish in the club's history. So I'm doing far better with Leamington than Zed himself would be able to do. Because I am the superior football manager. I refer you to the network game for proof of that and the Streamer Showdown. I am superior. Ha 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 ha. Right, it looks like we're not getting any of the players that we wanted, which is nice. We have got a guy called Ryu coming in as our sports scientist, though. His advice would be get senior affiliate and loans, and I would say to him, no, that would be cheating. We have to follow the rules. And we can all do all the exploits and go up consecutive promotion after consecutive promotion. The whole point of this save is it's hard. It gives us a story. We love a story. Hashtag narrative. That could never go wrong. He'd want to use the player search screen. He'd want to customize his scouting. He'd want to do all these things that are basically cheating. Ugh. We're not cheats around here. We play the game properly. Sports scientist who needs science. We love science around here. We are the Science Boys. That's the club nickname, I think. Pretty sure it's the Science Boys. They might try and tell you otherwise, but I am like 50, 60% sure that the club's nickname is the Science Boys. Did you use the search screen in the network game? No, because I don't need to. I didn't want to... I mean, I wanted it to be competitive. I didn't want them to be completely humiliated by me. So I played under non-League to Legend rules and still beat them. Yeah, that's why we signed Fornells, because he was the best. He was the best attacking midfielder who came up on my scout report. So that's why we signed him, because we needed an attacking midfielder. Because for some reason, Everton's number 10 isn't in the save. Didn't look into it. Don't know why he's not there. Would I ever do a director of football save? Not again, no. Didn't go so well when I did it. Neil Williams on a free transfer. See, Neil Williams on a free transfer. Oh, we've already signed him. When I thought he was the guy we had on loan. Who the hell is Neil Williams? He's been here 2 years. He's a striker. Never heard him. Yes, he can leave. We did have a defender called Neil Williams, right? I've not completely lost my mind. Neil Williams. No, that's him. So there is a different... I'm sure there's a different Neil Williams. Neil Williams. There you go. I'm not insane. Neil Williams. If he was available on a 3, we'd bring him in. Would I do a youth-only save again? Not anytime soon. This guy never got a look in because I didn't realise we had 2 of them. I've gone full Rafa Benitez. I had no idea this guy existed. I mean, I don't really know now. Do I care about him at all? Potentially going to be a National League standard player, but then he's no use to us because we'll be out of the National League before he fulfills his potential. Is it true the network game isn't coming back due to the other 3 conceding the fact that you're a dominant and better FM player? No, we'll be back. We'll be back next week. Don't you worry. Old man save 30 plus only. Nah, that'd be horrible. Boring. The thing people love about a save is building long-term relationships with players. And if you're doing an old man save, it's just a new team every year. So you wouldn't enjoy it as much as you think you would. Courtney Clark's gone to Oxford. Which, I mean, where's the loyalty there, Courtney? We played you all last year. Now you've gone to play for them on far more money than we offered you. Where's the loyalty? Redfern's signed a new deal, though, which is delicious. I mean, our committed spending, bearing in mind this doesn't really involve any transfers coming in, our committed spending is already almost maxing out our budget. We have a problem. Mrack Attack, thank you very much for the prime. Just want to say I'm proud of the job you're doing in the Everton the network save. Any chance you want the job in real life? If the money's right, I'll take it, yeah. Right. Do you reckon everyone good has been signed now? No, the fact that Sung is still waiting. Who is he and why is he still here? I thought I cancelled all these trials. Get out of here. Get out of here. How can I cancel your trial? Why can I not cancel your trial? Is the game glitched? If Rafa is still in charge, then anyone could manage us. The Everton number 10 thing. We won't go into any more detail on that. Yeah, Rafa Benitez is my dad. He's under contract. Not with us, surely. No, he's not. I'll terminate his contract. Ah, thank you. I guess Sung signed for someone else because he's not there anymore. Tom's lost his mind. He's just not bothering now after I ruined his best player he'd ever found for us. Just not even going to bother anymore. Sung's gone to Falkirk, but Kevin Cairns has signed a new contract, so don't worry about it. It'll all be fine. So we are currently operating on a first team squad of 21 people. Neil Williams has actually moved up into the first team squad. Shall we offer him a contract? Shall we give him the choice of staying with us or going elsewhere? He wants so much money. Here you go, Neil. You get the choice. Because you're in the first team squad, Ibrahim Conte gets a choice as well. You can stay with us if you want. You get a contract. Have a full term. What the hell? That is so much money. I hate being full-time. I wanted this. Are you serious? This is a nightmare. Ronaldo Howell. You get a contract. Everyone gets a contract. Contracts for everyone. What's the worst that can happen? Brogdon gets a contract. We're committed to this group of players. We'll bring in loans. What on earth are these salaries all about? And then I thought we just released him. Right, is there anyone else who's not under contract? Oh. I think that probably puts us over the wage budget as well. Right, Tarek's finally left the club. So is that us down to 20 players now? 20 players, of which 5 of them were reserve, like kids for us last year. A couple more are new signings who are kids. So it's basically 12 or 13 of last season's squad are still here. Half of them are still part-time, and the budgets have gone bananas and we can't adjust them. Oh my goodness. It seems like a few of you are just cluing yourselves up on why it was so important for me to bring in any attacking midfielder for Everton. The club needed one. Because they lost James Rodriguez as well, didn't they, in the summer? So the 2 players they had who could play in that role were both not available anymore. So that's hence 4 nows, and that's why he's played every game. Right, we want the young'uns. Kassam Brockbank, what a name. Joe Bolton. We're just bringing in the under 21s because everyone else wants too much money. There's no point bringing in the older ones. What I need is to convince the club to give us a club vision thing for only signing players under the age of 21. Because with Peterborough, because the club vision is to only sign players 23 or younger, the only players the Director of Football recommends are 23 and under. And it's so much more convenient. All right, let's get these boys in. We should also, in fact, we'll check these ones. We're close to maxing out the wage budget anyway. Once we've done that, I mean, that looks like a decent looking player. Once we've maxed out the budget, we'll look for loans and try and improve things. But I think all 4 of them are looking pretty special. We have a look at the squad depth screen. So Bolton would be a starting striker. Linton and Naismith go straight into the midfield. Brockbank goes straight in at defence. We want all 4 of them, which suggests we probably won't get any of them. Bolton is out injured for a little while, but let's not let that be a problem. So he is formerly of Nottingham Forest. Come on, don't ask for something silly. I mean, in this world now, that probably isn't silly. We're still going to try and push it down a little bit. Oh, God. It's horrible. We might have to leave some of these clauses on. Right. We're not going to be able to get all 4 of these, are we? We're going to have to pick the 4 that we actually want. We go by potential because then there's more sell-on money. So Kassam Brockbank is a centre-back. We don't really need a centre-back. We'll come back for him. Kareem Linton is a right-back, which we do need. So we'll go for him first. See, even breakthrough prospects want £500 a week. It is nuts. 450's fine. Now we'll try for Brockbank. I think we're just going to ignore the budget and keep signing players until it makes me stop. That can't go wrong. Ugh. Then who's the last one? Brian Naismith is a central midfielder or attacking midfielder who was at Burnley previously. Right, so if we get those 4, that would put us well over budget. And then we're just looking at loans. So let's see if we get them. How did I not get promoted? Because the game cheats. What happens if I get sacked? Then I'll probably start a new save. I'm not going to get sacked. What you got to remember is I'm massively overachieving. Massively overachieving. So I'm not getting... There's no fear of me getting sacked. Just noticed the time. I have to wrap things up in the next 15 minutes or so, ready for non-league legend. Oh, why? 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 Especially these scum. What are they getting involved for? Oh, we're not getting any of them. We finally find some players we want and we're not getting any of them. Goodrum, sign a new contract for goodness sake. You can have whatever money you want now. Same with you. You both can have whatever you want. We're not worrying about the wage budget anymore. You can just have whatever salary you desire. And this has just popped in and suggested we have Kev over Christmas next year as he's in the house so much. I'm up for that. I don't mind that. Didn't Leamington get promoted without me in non-league legend? They did. Because they don't have the playoff curse if I'm not there. Still my team though, wasn't it? Posture check. Oh, lovely. Please let me sign these players, Mr. Football Manager video game. I would like them all very much. Why can't I win the playoffs? Because of the curse. The curse of the playoffs. Blame the Americans. After nearly 3 hours of streaming again, my nose is blocked again. This is every day this week. I've been absolutely fine, apart from when I'm streaming, when my nose gets blocked. What is that about? Right, what position could we get loans in? We need a left winger. So let's try for a left winger and a goalkeeper initially. Start collecting some loans. Got to get some scouting done. So, Matthew Lawrence. Are you any good, Matthew Lawrence? Not as good as what we've already got. Well, what use are you to anybody then? David Brocky. Who are you wanted by? A load of Scottish teams. Who are you wanted by? Salford under 23. I mean, he's not going to be any good if he's from Salford under 23s, is he? Allergic to the Christmas tree. Maybe. Ba, 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 ba. So that as a team, how does that look at the moment? Not disastrous, I don't think. Hannah sent me about 500 TikToks. Who the hell's he? Oh, he's that guy we just tried to sign. Okay. That's not a bad looking team. This is not going to be a tricky season. It's going to be fine. We got 92 points last year with largely the same players. We'll be fine. We're obviously without Mo Isa, which is a bit of a problem. The media are predicting 3rd place for us. Roberts is in the Dream 11. Don't think he's one of ours, is he? No, Newport have got the same colour kit we have. But the media think 3rd. We're a good side. Even without being able to strengthen, we're a good side. We just let Mo Isa's contract expire because he was 1,000 years old. Right, we're getting a couple of these boys in. So Murphy's coming in. Who the hell is Mark Scully? We'll sign him anyway. We need players. Right, so Cole Murphy, a centre-back who's not very good. He's got lots of potential, and we only had 2, so we definitely needed him. Championship standard. This is the kind of player we sell for $250,000 again. This is another David Roberts style signing. We'll take that all day long. These are the 2 we found off the scouting, weren't they? Mark Scully, 5-star potential as well. He's only 6'7". What a glorious specimen. 6'7". And 10 finishing. What a man. What a man. Both of them sell for big money within the next year. We don't know. There's no more shirts for sale, I'm afraid, Sam. They were all made to order, so they're all gone. Has he got pace? Pace is for losers. He's got height. He wants to be a poacher rather than a target man because he knows I wouldn't sign him as a target man because target men are vile. I want a 6'7" striker who's not a target man. Right, and we've got this guy as well. That's 2 strikers in. We've got goals appearing at the club now. Paul Roberts off of Arsenal. These are my kind of boys. League One standard in the future. This is a transfer window now. It's all coming together in the last couple of minutes. These are signings. The training facilities are basically non-existent, and we don't really have the money to do anything about it, so I'm not going to ask. If we get all of these, that's quite a lot of signings. He's just Peter Crouch. I mean, we're in the National League. If he's just Peter Crouch, we've just won the lottery. Because a National League side being able to sign a 20-year-old Peter Crouch, that'll do nicely. That's the man that fires us to the Championship. Yeah, the finances are still looking good because we've been doing this get them in cheap, sell them on big deal. Sold £500,000 worth of players last year, the year before, £150,000 worth. By and large, the recruitment has been good and we're selling players on to keep the club afloat. Hopefully we don't have to sell anybody this summer. Have you said earlier to play with 10 pace? What use are you in the save? Now pace doesn't matter. Well, I guess I'm right then. Right, Livermore's gone. McConnell is in, whoever he is. Livermore was being a troublemaker, so I don't mind him leaving. So he's gone for 35 grand, which, again, it's a nice little bit of profit for him. We brought him in for free, milked him dry, moved him on. And now we've got a young winger with 5-star potential who can also play central midfield. Excellent work, Kevin. Again, you are a very good player. And we're still doing okay for money. Can we adjust these budgets yet? We can. Probably don't want to put it all in there. We need to save some for signing on fees. The team is slowly taking shape. If we get Bolton, which I don't think we will because there was loads of Football League clubs in for him, but if we get Bolton as well, we might actually score some goals this season, which would be nice. If you sign 3 strikers, surely one of them's going to be your 30 goal a season, man. One of the final Christmas songs we'll have this year. Well, not this year. 2022, there'll probably be lots of Christmas songs, but not for a little while. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yeah, one of the last Christmas songs we'll have on FM22. How sad. Unless I pull out some Christmas songs for my birthday in July, which is not unheard of. But apparently I'm hanging out with giraffes that day, so I perhaps won't be streaming that day. One of the first of the year. I mean, I've streamed for like 10 hours this year already and had Christmas songs on the whole time. So it's definitely not one of the first. Right, so this guy's a potential loanee. Who is probably quite good. So I think we're probably about to bring this guy in on loan, even though we don't really need him. We can put Redfern over onto the other side. I'm not paying salaries. That's not what we do. We are very, very poor. Can I point to the Christmas tree once more? You won't see that again until December the 1st. The music is the Stream Beats Christmas playlist on Spotify. Right, I just want to finalise these transfers before we end the stream. There's potentially 5 players coming, or 4 players, and some guy. Some guy doing some boring job. But 4 players is exciting. I could get a cardboard cutout myself to point at. Well, I have got 2 wrestling rings now, so I might put one of them back there. First Leamington stream, have I been promoted yet? Yes. 3 years ago, from the National League North to the National League. Yes. Yes, I have. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yeah, we were promoted from part-time to full-time as well. There's that. I promoted full-time prints earlier in the stream because they sent me this. I promoted NordVPN yesterday. Exclamation mark NordVPN. There's loads of promotion going on around here. Right, this guy, is he a left winger? Be a left winger. Oh, you're a left winger. Let us have you for nothing. I don't pay salaries. I promoted Footium. I mean, I'd argue I probably didn't do much in the way of promotion for Footium. I showed you my Footium team. The pizza sponsorship you'll find out about when you see the pizza advert. Would I promote any of Ben's or Jack's videos? Nah. We should do cross promotion. Episode 1 of the beta every year. We should all set up a little playlist like we did for the pre-release stuff to promote each other that way. We should have done. Now you've done watching this episode 1, go and watch a different episode 1. Has he really gone to Boston? Another non-league team? That is hideous. He could have been our top scorer. Now he's going to be their top scorer. Remember the name, Joe Bolton. Watch him be top scorer. And Brockbank's gone there as well. They've signed 2 of the players we wanted. That guy's gone to Carlisle. What the hell has just happened? The one remaining one is the one we didn't really want. It's all gone wrong. What has happened to Boston? What's got in there, niblets? Where did they come from? Who annoyed you, Boston? Because they're right up there as one of our favourites, as one of the favourites as well. Who asked you? Oh, he's got an exotic name. What do you expect? Where have you got your money from, eh? New chairman, but it's only a promotion from within. Did you sell someone? Where's your money come from, you frauds? I'm doubting everything. Right, at least we got this one guy. I mean, he's fine. And he does plug a gap in the squad. But he's only fine. The other 3 were good signings. He seems very special. Oh, I thought he was a left winger. Why are we being offered a right wing back? That says wingers. I thought we were looking at left wingers. Fantastic. Well, we've actually got spare wage budget after all that. This is going to continue on Friday, this transfer window. At the moment, this squad is a joke and we're not going to get in the playoffs. We've got to pull something out of the bag because we seem very, very limited in terms of football players. It will be fine. We've got 19 players. And several of them are not ready for first team football. Several 2-star current ability players. It'll be fine. Yeah, there's no stream tomorrow because I've got a transfer special to record for YouTube. So we'll be back on Friday afternoon, continuing the transfer window with Leamington. Until then, of course, you've got YouTube videos. Non-League Legend is out in 4 minutes over on YouTube. So as ever, you've got time to have yourself a wee, maybe a quick poo, refresh your beverage, go stand in the garden, smoke half a cigarette, whatever. I don't know. It's your 4 minutes. You know what? For the next 4 minutes and the next 4 minutes only, do what you want. As long as you're back at YouTube, 4 o'clock to watch Non-League Legend, I give you permission to do as you please. for the next, well, it's 3 minutes now. You've wasted a minute already. Quick, get off, do something you enjoy. I'll see you back here on Friday. Toodle pip, boys and girls. Bye-bye.